In box, Tiamo going up now, Fine and Dapper away from the line, and the farrier looks as though he's completed his work on Dan Viva, this filly. There are two fillies in the field of 9, Varied and Dan Viva. Around now, Dan Viva, riderless. The rider in the gates about to be united with Dan Viva. That's young Reese McLeod. Just about ready. Set for the first of 8 on the card. Lights are blinking. Locked away, race 1. Rail 3 metre position. Racing. Varied a little bit slow to get going. Hossengore wasn't brilliant away, and Dan Viva and Fine and Dapper first out with Amation pushing up. Hossengore quickly takes up a position, goes up third now from Star Cove Dancer. A little wide as Fine and Dapper, and 2 for the back, Unbridled Hope, followed by Varied. Then came Readiness, Tiamo outside it around the first turn at the 900 metre mark, and the leader Dan Viva, but sitting off the fence a length in front now from Amation. Ahead the outside the third, now going up second is Hossengore. Then came Star Cove Dancer, 3 out and 4 wide, Fine and Dapper, 2 Unbridled Hope, Tiamo. On the fence is Varied and 2 last of all, Readiness, 600 to go. Amation over on the inside, Dan Viva just over a length in front from Hossengore, and on the outside Fine and Dapper. Over on the inside is Amation, a gap, then Star Cove Dancer from Unbridled Hope. The fence is Varied, then Readiness, and further back Tiamo. The leader Dan Viva before the turn, got away 2 lengths in front. Hossengore under pressure. Inside at Amation, Fine and Dapper the outside, but Dan Viva's going to straighten up. 3 in front, put a big break on them now from Fine and Dapper, and Hossengore back in the middle, still under pressure. They're clear of the others from Varied, but Dan Viva for young McLeod going well. She's home, this filly. 3 in front now from Hossengore, and Dan Viva wins 3 lengths. Hossengore 3/4, Fine and Dapper third, then Tiamo. Further back was Varied from Readiness, a gap Unbridled Hope, followed by Amation, and last of all is Star Cove Dancer. Easy win for this, number 3, Dan Viva. Filming about to come forward, coming off a win at Caulfield recently. It'll be followed up by Scenic Splendour, and they'll be ready to go in race 2 for the fillies. Edging out is on the inside of Visage. Skill further out is Archmobile. With Know Your Role, filming, My Queen, Oro's Gift, Gioconda, Duratu, and up goes Scenic Splendour, and they're set to go. The fillies locked away, 11 running. Stalls back racing, out in a good line too. One of the first out was Archmobile with Edging Out, and further out on the track filming is going to be Prominent from Oro's Gift. Just behind those Skill from Visage, and back behind those Duratu. Know Your Role on the first turn from My Queen, Gioconda, and last of all Scenic Splendour. Into the back and filming, moving up on the outside of Archmobile. They're together about a length and a half to Oro's Gift. 3 deep around Skill, and on the fence Edging Out. A length Visage, a neck the outside Duratu as they slow up in front. Then Gioconda, Know Your Role from My Queen. Scenic Splendour down the back of the 950. Archmobile just in front now from filming outside it. A length and a half to Edging Out on the inside of Oro's Gift, who's 3 out, 3/4 to Skill, 5th back in the middle. A length for the back then came moving up to about 6th position is Duratu. Inside it Visage, a length and a half Gioconda from Know Your Role, My Queen, and Scenic Splendour up on the outside of it. 700 to go. They haven't gone hard. It's filming on the outside of Archmobile. Archmobile ahead, filming, a length for the back. Oro's Gift third. 4th on the inside, Edging Out, and Duratu pulled around the outside of Skill. 2 lengths further back, Gioconda, Visage, My Queen. Know Your Role to the fence, and Scenic Splendour last of all. They start to sprint. The 2 leaders got away now. Archmobile and filming put 3 lengths on Edging Out. Further back then Oro's Gift, Duratu, and then came Skill, but it's filming and Archmobile, the 2 favourites. They've drawn to the front together. 280 metres to go. Not much between them. Archmobile ahead, filming 2 or 3, Edging Out. Filming coming back at Archmobile, and Edging Out is finishing off well. It's Archmobile filming from Edging Out. Filming with its nose in front of Archmobile near the line. They hit it. Oh, pretty close. Filming had its nose in front, but Archmobile kicked right on the line. Nothing in this. Close up third, Edging Out. A gap in the race to Skill from Duratu. Further back in the race then Visage, a gap to My Queen. Then came Know Your Role. Well back in the race in Gioconda, Scenic Splendour, and Oro's Gift last of all. Filming getting its nose clear. The other one's kicked back, and one gets it filming. Number 2, Notation, top pick. Lights are blinking on top of the gates. They're ready to go. Stalls back racing, a little bit slow off the inside. Polish Party, it's a clear last. Away quickly here, Sneem. Hydrocarbon trying to go with it, but Sneem's got plenty of speed, the grey, and gets a length in front of Hydrocarbon. 2 lengths further back, Stalker is pushing up on the inside. Sneem couldn't cross over. 3/4 Hydrocarbon moving up, Mansion third. Notation fourth, the middle. 3/4 Stalker fifth. Further back in the race then, Paris Gone from Paris Dior as Sneem takes up the lead now. 2 lengths to Star Doc. On the outside of it then came Dan Joe's Express. Polish Party Command the win, and Mary Czar. The leader is Sneem at the 600 metre mark, nearly a length in front. Hydrocarbons to its outside. Stalker the fence from Mansion fourth. 1 further back, Notation, followed by Dan Joe's Express. Paris Gone. Polish Party the inside from Paris Dior. Command the win, followed by Mary Czar, and last of all Star Doc nearing the turn, and Sneem 3/4 in front. Off the fence, Stalker coming at it quickly when they turn. Notation running on fairly. Stalker got up to Sneem. Getting out Notation. Polish Party back to the fence in the straight, and Stalker in front now from Sneem, and Notation finishing well. Polish Party going for a run between them, coming home well. Stalker, Notation and Polish Party. Notation the outside, goes home better. Notation ahead on the line to possibly Stalker and Polish Party. Then further back, Sneem from Command the Win running on late. Behind those in the race would have been Paradise Dior from Star Doc. Hydrocarbon from Mansion. Further back in the race, Parascon. A long gap, Dan Joe's Express and Mary Czar. 2 Notation right on the line. Number 2 in the frame, number 2 Notation. Set to run race 4 here at Moonee Valley. First leg of the quadrilla, 14 fillies to go. Ebony Arc a bit fractious. Signal racing. Nelly a bit slow away with 20, who dropped out to the rear with Nelly, and also slow away Starfire Glow. Crystallise here for Glory out quickly with Suave Princess and Dance Parade pushing through. Ebony Arc and Jeune Girl nearer the inside, followed for the back when they settle down now by Marouche. They're 2 lengths in front of Amber Trail. Jumbaran Star, the inside 20 picking up ground. A gap Silver Express, well back the outside of it then Shania Heights. 4 lengths Starfire Glow and Nelly here for Glory off the fence. A half Suave Princess, a length Crystallised third. They're followed by Marouche around Dance Parade. 2 lengths Jeune Girl running 6, followed on the outside by Jumbaran Star. Amber Trail the middle from Ebony Arc, and then Silver Express, Shania Heights. Then 20 and 3 to Nelly, and last of all Starfire Glow. Here for Gloria, neck in front. Marouche moving up quickly. Suave Princess under pressure third. Then Dance Parade, Jumbaran Star, Crystallise. It's Marouche on the outside moving up to Here for Glory and putting its head in front when they turn. 2 to Suave Princess, and further back Jumbaran Star, Dance Parade. Marouche took the lead with about 180 metres to go. Got away from Here for Glory. Then down the middle is Jumbaran Star. But Marouche skipped clear and looked home. Yes, she's well clear. And Marouche comes away 3 lengths. Jumbaran Star second. A neck third Here for Glory. Then Suave Princess, Dance Parade, Silver Express. The inside Crystallise. Then Tweety. Further back Shania Heights. Starfire Glow picked up a few from Nelly, followed by Amber Trail. Jeune Girl never came into play, and Ebony Arc last of all. Number 3. Set to go, race 5 today. Signal, racing, beautiful start too. One of the best away on the inside wild zone from Going Quickly, Felix the Cat. Further out, Mr. Prince and Orlando, a length and a half. Captain Clipper settles 5th. Then came Julius from Lady Julie, a length and a half on the straight from Pelicent Royal Centurac. Orlando's gone up on the outside here of wild zone. Only about a neck between them. 2 lengths further back is Mr. Prince up to third. 2 lengths further back, Felix the Cat. A couple to Captain Clipper and Julius. 1.5 Lady Julie, about 6 lengths off them from on the straight. 3 lengths Royal Centurac, and last of all Pelicent. Inside the 600, wild zone the inside. Orlando outside it, 2 to Mr. Prince third. Captain Clipper around the outside, got up 4th. The inside Felix the Cat. 2 to Julius, followed by on the straight the middle. Lady Julie about 4 or 5 lengths off them. Bunching up wild zone, a half. Orlando struggling. Captain Clipper's gone up quickly out wide from Mr. Prince. Felix the Cat, and then on the straight around the outside of Julius. Further back, Lady Julie not going well. Captain Clipper out wide took the lead. On the straight is after it down the outside, followed further back back by Felix the Cat. Out wide on the straight, getting up to Captain Clipper from Felix the Cat. It's on the straight on the outside, getting its head in front of Captain Clipper. Over on the inside, fighting back again is Felix the Cat. They hit it. Might be on the straight from Felix the Cat. They're wide apart. Third home is Captain Clipper. Fourth, Mr. Prince. Then Julius. They got away from Royal Centurac. Palisent from Wild Zone. Lady Julia, poor run back near the tail with Ilando. Judge calls for the photo and number one gets it on the straight in the middle. Number one, the winner on the straight. Out wide here from Felix the Cat. Number 9. And one is in the frame from number 9, which will be it's set to go at the 2500. The signal given, they're off and running. Starter sent them away in a pretty good line too. On the outside, KS Gold and Biscany bounced away quickly with Zidane. And also Supertramp is prominent in the early point. Out wider is half charged. Russ is getting up on the inside, and just behind those settling now would have been Juganon, followed by Apollo's Ghost, the inside Brass Knuckles. Out wide here, and Zidane just had the lead on the first turn from Biscany. Third, the inside when they come around the turn is Russ, followed by KS Gold fourth. And a little deep on the outside is Supertramp, a length and a half Brass Knuckles. Half charged on the outside of it. Further back in the race then, Juganon is a little deep around Apollo's Ghost. In on the fence, Loosen the Noose, followed by Satisha, and further back in the race then, coming down the straight, would have been Kerr Sale. Then Prosperous Lad from Desert Thrill, and last of all is Thinking Cap. Out of the straight, Zidane took over, led by 3/4 now to on the outside Biscany and KS Gold 3 deep. A length further back is Russ, on the outside of it Supertramp 5th. 2 lengths Brass Knuckles half charged, and they're followed by Juganon deep. Apollo's goes back in the centre. The inside Loosen the Noose from Satisha, and further back the inside Casale. 2 to Prosperous Lad from Desert Thrill, and last of all as they go down the back of the track is Thinking Cap. At the 1400 metre mark, and on the outside Biscany going up to this leader Zidane. Not much between them. Biscany the outside and Zidane the fence. 2 to KS Gold is now good on to be third. 1 off the fence. Russ is fourth. 2 further back Supertramp running fifth. Then Brass Knuckles half charged. Juganon is out 3 deep, and then Apollo's goes Casale. Satisha on the outside of those. 2 to Loosen the Noose. Prosperous Lad in the last 2. Thinking Cap on the outside of Desert Thrill. 950 out. Well strung out along the back, and Biscany took it up a length and a half. Zidane, KS Gold third. Russ is fourth. 2 further back Supertramp. Moving up on the outside of it Juganon from Brass Knuckles. Satisha starting a run around half charge from Apollo's Ghost. Prosperous Lad and then Kerr Sale. Further back Thinking Cap, Desert Thrill. Loosen the Noose drop to the tail. Back from where they started, Zidane out deep. Biscany, and coming at them Russ the middle from KS Gold. Satisha on the outside there, a further back Supertramp. Then Apollo's Ghost, and further back in the race then at the head of the others Desert Thrill making some run. It's Russ on the inside and KS Gold from Satisha, followed by Zidane. Then Supertramp, Apollo's Ghost, the grey running on fairly. Russ the inside, a half KS Gold, Zidane. Then came Supertramp from Satisha when they turned for home. Then Apollo's Ghost, but Russ the inside from KS Gold, and Supertramp down the middle. Russ the leader. Out wide Supertramp and KS Gold are pegging it back. KS Gold and Supertramp get to the front. In the middle, KS Gold, Supertramp the outside. Supertramp, KS Gold, they hit it. Oh, very little in this. KS Gold and Supertramp, there's only a nose between them. Third home, the inside Russ from Thinking Cap late. Then Casale, Apollo's Ghost, and further back in the race then Zidane. Satisha, Desert Thrill, Loosen the Noose, half charged. Well back was Juganon, followed by Biscany. Well back was Brass Knuckles and Prosperous Lad near the tail. Judge calling on the photo, and it goes to number 3. 3 gets it. 3 gets it. KS Gold in a slogging finish. Now just about ready as we wait on Western Magic. Western Magic coming along, well backed in this race. Western Magic, they're going to be a top pick. Western Magic goes up. And the signal, they're racing. Good line too. One of the best out was Marshall Rule. Jumped quickly with the Iron Pike and Golden Finale further out from Buffalo Power, sorting themselves out. Moving up Marshall Rule. Inside it now Buffalo Power from Golden Finale Festivus. The Iron Pike, and further back was Bergamia, Donny Brasco, Regal Royal. Metallic Super Crest from Kingdom View, and Western Magic last of all. Around the first turn, Golden Finale move forward on the outside to take it up now from the Iron Pike, who's pulling forward now second. Third is Buffalo Power. Fourth is Marshall Rule. Festivus is racing a little deep and outside of Donny Brasco. Midfield on the fence, Bergamia from Regal Royal. Super Crest 3 out, then Metallic, and further back Kingdom View and Western Magic. Off the back they race at the 900 metre mark, and Donny Brasco's pulled his way forward around Golden Finale to take the lead. Donny Brasco 2 lengths in front now from the Iron Pike and Golden Finale. Festivus has gone up fourth from Marshall Rule. Buffalo Power near the inside. Bergamia off the fence around at Super Crest. Then further back was Regal Royal around at Western Magic from Metallic, and last of all is Kingdom View. 600 metres to go. Donny Brasco a half in front now from the Iron Pike. A length into Festivus third. They're followed by Golden Finale. Bergamia's got a fair way back. Super Crest and Western Magic have taken off in front of it. A fair way back Buffalo Power, and they started to sprint at the 350 now. The inside Donny Brasco from the Iron Pike and Western Magic. Now Bergamia getting clear very late, and further back Super Crest around the turn. Donny Brasco in front from on the outside, coming at Western Magic. Bergamia coming down the outside from the Iron Pike. Western Magic hit the lead. Bergamia going out after it. Western Magic in front. Bergamia lunging late. Western Magic ahead to Bergamia, which has probably been something beaten second. Third home Donny Brasco. Then the Iron Pike, followed further back by Super Crest. Regal Royal from Marshall Rule. Behind those, the inside would have been Kingdom View from Golden Finale. Buffalo Power didn't come on. Metallic further back, and Festivus near the tail. Magic Plume not quite ready. Now Never Decree goes up. Counterblast towards the centre gates. And they're ready for the final event today. Signal given, they're off and running in the last. They came away in a pretty good line, the mares, and one of the first out, Traffair near the inside. Captive Bird began fast, and further out Counterblast, and also showing some speed. Up on the outside, Forgotten Miss heading up towards the leaders. Traffair had it from Counterblast, and Forgotten Miss, who's gone up third on the outside. Then Ruby Treese tucked away inside Possum Dixon. Further back in the race then came in the middle, pushing forward now Captive Bird. Magic Plume the inside, Never Decree is deep. 2 lengths further back Master Cova. Then Pukahina on the outside of Brianna Rose from Marzi Star and Arad. Into the back they race, and Traffair a length and a half Counterblast. 2 further back Possum Dixon. Fourth the fence Ruby Treese, and fifth is Forgotten Miss out 3 deep. A length and a half further back Captive Bird, followed by Magic Plume. 3 deep the outside of it, coming off the back Never Decree. 1 Master Cova. 2 or 3 Brianna Rose on the inside of Pukahina, and then Marzi Star and Arad both at the tail. Leaving the 800 metre turn, and Traffair a length and a half in front of Counterblast. Forgotten Miss has gone up third, followed by Possum Dixon. Ruby Treese is saving ground the fence. Never Decree pulling deep around Captive Bird. Further back Pukahina taken wide around the outside of Master Cova. Then Magic Plume, Brianna Rose, Marzi Star and Arad at the 450 metre mark. Traffair in front of Counterblast, and Forgotten Miss has gone up on the outside, a length into Captive Bird. Ruby Treese waits for a run on the inside, and pulling out deep is Pukahina running on from Master Cova. Possum Dixon, but the grey Traffair a length and a half in front. Now Ruby Treese is out, going after the leader. 2 lengths then to Pukahina down the middle. Ruby Treese has raced quickly now to Traffair. A gap then Pukahina from Counterblast, but Ruby Treese broke clear from Traffair, and Ruby Treese comes home to win the last by a length and a half. Second is Traffair, 2 away, third Pukahina. Fourth Counterblast, a gap Forgotten Miss, Magic Plume, Master Cova, Captive Bird, Brianna Rose, Possum Dixon, Marzi Star, Never Decree, and Arad last of all. Got out when they turned for home here. Ruby Treese saved her ground on the fence, and she's won 3:14 and 1, 3:14 and 1 in the last, 3:14 and 1. Good ride by Niven on Ruby Treese in the last for Mark Bairstow.